welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to be doing this very first Saturday night glam. This look is going to be all about eyelashes and eyeliner. You guys can wear this look to so many different events and you're going to be looking put together and snatched. So what you guys are going to be needing is first a pair of tweezers. This is going to help you so much. Next, you're going to be needing an eyelash curler. You're going to be needing some eyelash glue. The one that I use is from Kiss. This is the strip lash adhesive and it is made with aloe vera. It is really good for those of you who are sensitive around the eyes, or a lot of products tend to make your eyes water. Next thing you guys want to take is an eyeliner of your choice. I am going to be using the one from NYX Cosmetics. I have gone through so many of these because I just love it so much. This is a NYX matte liquid liner and it is amazing. I highly recommend you guys try it. Next, you're obviously going to be needing a pair of eyelashes. The ones that I'm going to be using are from Kiss. These are in the style Teddy and they look super pretty on. But if you want more of a natural look, I also recommend these. They're also from Kiss and these are the ones that I usually use on clients and they look really pretty on, but they don't look too crazy either. Next thing is optional, but you can also use a little bit of tape on the outside of your eye so you get a very crisp line in case you guys need more of a guide. Alright, so starting out with our eyeliner. Like I mentioned before, I am going to be using the one from NYX Cosmetics. This is the matte liquid liner. And I know liquid liner can be a little scary for some people, but I promise you guys, the brush of this eyeliner makes all the work for you. And you get a crisp line every time. It is so thin, it is more like a brush. Alright, so I'm going to open it up. And what I like to do is I kind of like to brush any excess off so I can get a very clean line. So the first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be creating a line guided by our bottom lash line all the way out, and we're gonna stop it kind of where our eyebrow ends. You don't have to stop it here. You can obviously take it out further or not as far. It all depends on how dramatic you want your wing to be. So starting, I'm a little nervous right now. So kind of where that bottom lash meets, we're just going to create a flick. Like so. All we did was just flick our eyeliner. Now I'm going to extend it out a little bit more and flick. Okay, so I'm going to stop my eye there and I'm going to try to do the same thing on that eye so I can make sure both my eyes look even. And I'm going to guide myself by my bottom lash line. Notice how I have my pinky here. This is going to give me some support so I can like move my wrist a little better without moving all over the place. So I'm going to place my pinky, bottom lash line, and we're just going to flick. Like so. So there you can kind of see if they look uneven, even, and kind of sort that out. But this is basically 50% of your eyeliner. So if you guys have this step down and they look even, you already know you're going to get an even eyeliner. Alright, next step is we're going to connect that wing to our eye. Now this is very important. One of the tips that I have for you guys is when you guys are doing this step to not start your wing, to not connect it basically from the tip, but a little bit before so you guys can have a crisp line. And I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about. So again, removing some of the excess so we can get a very clean line and we have less room for error. I'm going to start a little bit before that tip, so around here, and I'm just going to connect it to my eye, just like right here, and bringing it in. Alright, I'm doing good, I'm doing good, I'm doing good. So I'm going to try to line my eyes, and remember to stay as close to your eyelashes as possible. Now, usually the first stroke is where you have most of the product, so I'm not going to start in the inner corner because we want that to be very thin, so to go from thin to thick. So I'm going to start the line basically where my pupil would start, so around here, and I'm just going to line my eye, staying very close to my eyelashes, and I'm connecting it to that wing.
So you guys can
kind of see the three steps. So first we did a flick, we connected it, and then we did a line connecting that. Remember, I'm not touching anything here yet. Now we're going to be basically filling it in, and you just want to connect everything together. Right now we have have that, whatever's left on the brush, that's what's kind of I'm gonna go in and line that inner part. So this is what we have so far. Notice they're not perfect, but they're not that different either. Don't try to make them so perfect because we are going to be cleaning up the edges. You guys can leave it like this, but I'm going to be making it a little bit more dramatic so you guys can see the different ways you guys can use a wing. So if you guys are going to be going to an event that's very casual, you can use this wing. But if you're going to be going to an event that's more glam, or you want to look a little bit more dramatic, I guess, with your eyes, then I'm going to show you guys how to put it a little bit thicker but not messing it up. So I'm just going to start, and again I'm using my pinky for support, and I'm just going to basically go more up and connect that wing. So you guys can tell the difference. This one looks a little bit more dramatic than this one. Okay, so summary. 1, we're going to be basically doing a flick on both eyes at the same time so they look the same. Next, we're going to be connecting it to our eye, but we're not going to start the line from that very tip. We're going to start it a little bit before, so we still have a nice crisp line. Crisp line. Next, we're going to be lining our eyes, and remember to not start it all the way from your inner corner, but kind of like where your pupil starts, so you can avoid getting a very thick beginning. Right. This is where your best friend comes in. We're going to be taking a little bit of concealer with the Morphe M224 brush. This is just a flat concealer brush, and we're going to be cleaning out that outer wing. Just take a little bit, like to dab on any excess. Again, guiding yourself by your bottom lash line, we're just going to be cleaning it up.
To get a very crisp line.
Eyelashes is all about finding out the style that works best for your eye shape. Eyelashes should not feel heavy on your eyes, and they definitely should not be bothering you throughout the night. So what makes the eyelash comfortable or not comfortable is all in the lash band, so where all the eyelashes are connected to. You guys can tell that these have a very thin, compared to the other ones, have a very thin lash band, which is what makes it more of a natural lash. So if you guys want to go for more of a natural or something that's going to feel less heavy on your eyes, make sure that the lash band is very thin. So the first thing you guys are going to want to do is do this shape and just kind of measure them out to your eye. If you guys can see that they're too big, I like to cut them from the front because usually the end has like a wing or a really nice effect or style to the eyelashes. So I don't want to take that out. So I usually cut them from the front using these pair of scissors. They're just tiny scissors. First, curl my eyelashes. Just give them like a nice squeeze, and that's it. And this is going to basically create like a barrier between our falsies and our real lashes, so we know exactly where to stop our eyelashes, and they're just going to basically like sit on top of it. Right, so I'm going to take my lash glue. Again, you guys, I highly recommend this lash glue. I've never had anyone complain about it, and it works wonders. I like to again just take off any excess. This is like a brush applicator, which makes it so easy. And I'm just going to be applying it all over the lash band, making sure I get those corners. That's very important. The less eyelash glue that you guys have, I feel like it actually sticks better and you don't have such a thick eyelash band. So this is how it looks while it dries. It looks white, but it actually dries clear. And I like to do again the little UV thing while it dries, so it actually stays in that position. Let them dry for about 30 seconds. This is also very important because it's gonna make it very sticky. So once you put it on, it's gonna stick and it doesn't move around. Tweezers, very importante. Put them, let it dry. Now, when you guys are applying your eyelashes, you don't want to go like straight like that because it's gonna give you kind of like, it's gonna make your eyes like look it's gonna bring your eyelashes, not your eyelashes, it's gonna bring your eyes down. You want to go straight into the eye. You want to go from like up, down, and just sit them on your natural eyelashes. That is why putting a little bit of mascara before is going to give you a very good guide. Be focusing on that middle of my eye and then applying the corners. So just going to be sticking them on like so, then getting that corner, applying it, and then corner and sticking it on. These are very dramatic, but I love them. Notice how once I applied my eyelash, it stayed there. It was not moving anywhere. It was not like gliding around, and it really all is in the Yui thingy. I never know what to call it, but like just doing this naturally, it gives you the shape of your eye, so it just hugs your eye instead of being like flat. Now once they're dry, we're going to go back with our eyelash curler and we're going to curl our eyelashes to our falsies so that they are one. So again, I'm going to curl them. These are pretty. Oh, they're so big they don't even fit. Okay, and then next we're going to be applying a coat of mascara just to finish it off. A really good tip that you guys can also do to make it more natural looking is to also tightline right on the top of your eyes, and that's really going to make a really big difference. Finish off the rest of my face and I will be right back. It's the completed look, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Leave me a thumbs up if you guys learned something. Comment what you guys like if you guys are going to be trying this look out, and I will see you guys in my next video.